the KX News Storm Team.
Hello everyone and welcome back to KX News at 6. I'm meteorologist Hunter Binstock. I'm standing in for Carolyn Gursky tonight. We're going to start off with a look at our storm team radar. Now, right now we have some scattered returns around Minot, between Bismarck and Minot. It's pretty much just some flurries, no real accumulations, just getting a light scattering of snow. We also have that cloud coverage in the west that's pushing off to the more central regions of the state, and that's pretty much going to be the same story as we push through the night. Bismarck temperatures right now, I mean, look at those lights. The temperature is 10 degrees, winds out of the south at 17, making that wind chill feel like 8 degrees. So it's still cold tonight, but not as cold as the last week or so. So those temperatures are just going to keep rising. Looking at temperature for Dickinson right now, temperature is 13 degrees, wind out of the south at 18, and making that wind chill feel like 4 degrees below zero. Temperatures for the rest of the state, we're going to be in those single digits and teens in the more eastern portions of the state. As we get into the central regions and out towards the west, we get into those 20s, those teens, those really warm temperatures. So Skinny right now is at 22. Beach is at 16 and Bowman is at 12. Our friends down there in Wishick are only at 3. So it's really a wide spread of temperatures this afternoon. Our wind speed and direction is primarily to the south-southwest, anywhere from those teens into the 20s, maybe getting a little bit stronger towards Garrison. Garrison's at 23. We have 18 in Linton. We have 21 for our friends over there in Harvey. Your wind chill report brought to you by Absolute Comfort Plumbing and Heating has those temperatures in the teens below zero to the 20s below zero, maybe some single digits below zero as you get more out towards that eastern portion of the state, getting 0 in Beach, 4 below in Dickinson, 11 below for our friends down there in Linton. So colder in the east, warmer in the west. Definitely those temperatures are on the rise though. Our wind gust forecast has those winds in the 15s to 25s across much of the western portion of the state, getting really calm up there in Williston, but getting stronger as we push off more towards the east between Bismarck and Jamestown. You might see those isolated 30s and 35s. As we push into Sunday though, really those winds are going to calm down a lot. We're really not going to see much for Wednesday morning. Monday is a similar story for the morning hours, but as we push into Monday night into Tuesday morning, we'll see some widespread 15s and 25s in the more western portions of the state that'll make their way across the state. By Tuesday evening, you could see some 30s and 35s in the central portions of the state. Our precision cast has reasonably clear conditions this evening. You know, we're still going to see those returns around the Minot area, but overall going to be a relatively calm night. Now tomorrow is where some things get kind of interesting. We have this chance at a wintery mix where we could see some rain, we could see some snow, or maybe even some freezing precipitation with this system. But there's not a whole lot of moisture associated with this system, so we're really not looking at a lot of accumulation or a lot to fall. So it's the kind of system, if you blink, you might miss it. So that's Sunday, around the noon hours where most of the state will be seeing it, and it's going to push off by the evening. Now Monday, Minot's going to have another chance at that snow in the more noon hours, pushing off into the evening. And throughout the next day or so, after that, you're going to see some scattered flurries, but overall nothing too significant. Wednesday is another nice clear day, and just look at this nice weather for the next week or so. The weather's just going to be perfect. Looking at our Williston 5-day forecast has those temperatures in the 20s for tomorrow, 20s on Monday, and then getting into the 30s for next week. So those temperatures are just going to keep rising. We might even see a 40 by next weekend. It's going to be really warm out there. Dickinson's 5-day forecast has 30s for tomorrow, almost getting above freezing Monday and Tuesday into the 20s and 30s, and just warming through the rest of the week. Those temperatures are just going to keep rising. Minot 7-day forecast has those temperatures in the 20s for tomorrow, 20s on Monday, warmer 20s on Tuesday, and then 30s, and maybe, you see that 40 at the end of the week there? We're going to have 40s next Saturday. Bismarck is a similar story, 20s for the next couple of days, and as we roll into next week, getting into those mid to upper 30s, but I mean overall, I think it's going to be some beautiful weather out there, Nicholas.
Alrighty, Hunter, thank you very much. Coming up next,